Tech week got me feeling like. Okay, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a preview of this. You may never see it again, but I am going to resize this too big shirt. I'm kind of going for a more, I don't want to say cottagecore, it's like the devil word. I don't want to say that. So, but kind of a more Edwardian and Victorian aesthetic personally in my personal dress. So I'm going to try and resize this. You can see where I've put the safety pins. Let's just go in here. It's a little bit too big for me, and I still want it to be kind of drapey. It does hit me around the knees, so it's going to be a really cool long tunic. But that's kind of where I have to like come in. I've marked where I want to take it in. I actually may remove the collar or make a more ruffled collar since I'm going to have so much excess fabric. And my plan is to seam rip the sleeves off, and then when I resize it by tracing a bodice pattern I already have that I drafted using a Kim Dave tutorial with my measurements, I'm going to reattach the sleeves and hopefully they'll be like kind of slightly puffy, which would be, I feel, kind of cool. I love this pleating in the front. I'm not doing pin tucks. I'm too lazy for that. So this is a perfect shirt to refashion. Hopefully you'll see it again and it'll look good. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. And just some quick tips. I know that you can totally see my terrible movie collection, but I know that you can see the mess in the background, but just real quick, and my shadow. When you're doing these kinds of things, this is a woven fabric. I'm going to need to press it before I do any type of sewing on it. So it probably means that the safety pins I put in, I'm going to have to remove them and like maybe chalk dot that so I know where it is, but remove the safety pin because I do need to press this. The flatter the fabric, the more accurate your sewing is going to be. But also it helps, I feel, when you're sewing these kinds of shirts to fold the collar up out of the way and definitely give it a good press. So I just want to point out real quick, one of the things that I'm doing is I really want these sleeves to be super puffy, and they're kind of right now only in a semi-puffy state compared to the arm side. That's the hole where your arm goes, your sleeve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the sides that I had cut off, and I'm going to make panels to kind of give some extra floof to the sleeve. So what's going to happen is I've folded this kind of semi in half. This doesn't always work. There's reasons, but I'm being like, this is quick and dirty crafting, so I'm doing this quick. I'm just looking at like where the tallest point of the sleeve is, where the hem is going to be, and I'm just going to square this off and make sure that I have there's two layers of fabric here, that I have two equal panels of pretty much the semi like equal footage to sew together. Footage is the wrong word, but it's late and I'm tired, so. I'm so glad I finally got a video of me wearing this shirt, because I actually started making this video in the fall and I never posted it. I'm really trying to go for that kind of cottagecore, Edwardian, Victorian sort of aesthetic, but without it looking super costumey. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I think I'm going to wear it a whole bunch. I love putting it with these little like ribbon bow tie things. And yeah, it was pretty easy and I love it. So as always, if you liked this video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, sharing it, commenting, drinking some water, taking a nap, maybe going outside, enjoying the sun, and I'll see you next time whether you like it or not.